Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And so this is early. This didn't used to feel early for me, but it feels early because I'm up late now. I need to stop doing that. I gotta stop staying up late, you guys. How is everybody? I need my music. I gotta put my music on. My music is like coffee. Some people can't get started unless they have coffee. But I'm that way with my music. I need it. I gotta have it. It helps me. So, have you guys been following me on what's been going on and on my little Zooms and meetings? I almost feel limited in what I can talk about on live now because of all the different Zooms that I'm doing. It's like I almost don't want to talk about those things because of my Zooms. Stable. Okay, sorry. But gosh, maybe I shouldn't do lives. Maybe I should do pre-recorded videos because there's not much going on lives at this time, probably because of how inconsistent I have been. I bet that's what it is more than anything. But yeah, we had a really good time on Saturday when we did the fitness Zoom. So that was the last thing I spoke about on the last Wednesday. We had a good time, y'all. We did some African dance. Hey, Cliff Lee, how are you? We did some African dance for our workout on Saturday, but a friend is threatening to bring the men along. So if Cliff Lee and whoever else, if you guys are interested in getting a workout in and joining us, you just might be in for a surprise. You just might wake up sore and you just might wake up lighter. Because when you hang with me, I give you a little bit more than just a workout. I give you like a healthy eating. Well, I'm not even going to say a healthy eating routine. I start you off with something even easier than an eating routine. I start you off with something to drink that helps you with your eating routine. So, yeah. That's what happens when you're around July Wellness, July Fitness, and whatever else. If you need to get fit financially, I'm gonna help you with that too. So, I wonder what's been going on in the little YouTube world and everybody out here. Cliff Lee, you're a creator, right? Are you? How's everything going with you? Because there's not been much going on my end in terms of creativity on YouTube. I got to get back started pre-recording some videos. I would love to know what any of you guys would like me to do. If there's some special requests that you would like me to fulfill, I would be happy to record a video on something, dealing with health, holistic health. Or if you're having an ailment you're dealing with, I'll let me see. Maybe I'll use one of the latest questions that was asked of me and talk a little bit about that. I had a question sent to me yesterday about aloe vera. You say you just been working a lot. You need to upload more often. Yeah, me too, Cliff Lee. I gotta upload more often because I used to upload like sometimes 2 and maybe 3 times a week. And now I've gotten down to where I'm just doing these live videos or a video on Wednesday. I slowed down tremendously, but it's because I've been doing other things too. So Maybe I should just start like putting videos up of the other things that I'm doing. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I could. That might be helpful for some people. But I had a question the other day. Somebody was asking me because I told them to use aloe vera for their sensitive stomach. Do you guys know how when you get a scrape or something? Hi, Oh gosh, I always feel like I can't get your name right, Verness. Verness, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you though for asking. Um, I had somebody tell me that they had a sensitive stomach, right? And so they have I told them to use aloe for their stomach. Turn it down just a little bit. I forgot this makes it echo a little bit. So um I was like, I said wait, for your sensitive stomach, take aloe. Aloe is really good on the skin. If you have any problems with your skin, or if you're trying to heal, maybe you have something open, a open wound. Yeah, it has. Oh my goodness, the healing properties, Verness, is so strong. I remember having a surgery. I had to have a biopsy under my arm. And the biopsy, obviously they cut in. And when I well, after the biopsy, they put a drain in my arm to drain fluid. And I when I came home, I was using fresh aloe on the cut, on the surgery, the location, right? And I had to stop using the aloe because my skin tried to close over the drain in one day. So I had to stop using the aloe. And then when it was time to go get the drain taken out, once I was done with all of that and I put the aloe on, it closed up like it's like you could see it like closing before your eyes. But but that's how fast it works. It's almost as if you can watch it in what is that stuff called? Time lapse. And almost aloe almost makes it look like stuff is happening in time lapse. Yeah, for hand sanitizer. I heard about that and I didn't never do it yet, but I remember writing like little tips for people when the pandemic first started, and that was one of them. And that was pretty interesting to me, using the aloe and some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, I guess, and make the hand sanitizer. You can use a couple of essential oils too. Um, but the aloe is so strong. So what happens on the outside, it also happens internally on the inside when you use aloe. So whenever you have something, anything dealing with the digestive tract, from the esophagus down, all the way down, and anything that is that causes any type of discomfort, I would say skip breakfast for a week and use the aloe first thing in the morning. You could start off with about go with like a half a cup maybe, and drink some aloe juice. And a good friend of mine, a good herbalist friend of mine, Esme, she said you can even take some of the, leaves, the aloe leaves, and cut the steak open, because you don't want the outer green part. You want the inside. That's like the gel. She said, take some of that, cut it up, freeze it, put it in little Ziploc bags. But you want to cut it up in almost bite-sized chunks and freeze it. And then that way you can stomach it a little bit better when you take it. Because it's not the greatest feeling or the greatest taste going down. You guys know what aloe is like on the inside. But what's beautiful about that texture is that it really seals anything that needs plugging up internally, because we're all lined with mucous membranes. And so that's what that reminds you of. You said there's a drink with aloe like water, but it creeps me out because the leaves float. Oh, that does sound a little creepy. But then for people like me, I'm so weird. I would look at that and be like, that looks like, it looks like healing. Like I would probably flock to that and then just go and drink it. I wonder what drink that is, Verness. I would love to know if you could, like, maybe, like, if you know what it looks, if you know what it a word in the drink or something and Google it, maybe you could type a link from Google. I would love to see that drink. I would love to buy that drink. Really? Wow. She said her kids say it tastes delicious. Man, I would love to try that drink because I love aloe, you guys. Ever since I was young, my grandmother used to I remember she used to sell Amway. Y'all remember that back in the day? Amway. She used to sell Amway. And I think it was the Amway who had the aloe vera juice, and I hated it. I hated it back then. But now I love everything that's good for me like that because I know that it's healing. So the same way it heals on the outside, if you have a scab or open wound, it does the exact same thing internally. So somebody asked me, their question was, I heard that aloe has a lot of negative side effects. Why does it have a lot of negative side effects? And the best thing I can say is it reminds me of when I'm ordering things on Amazon, especially things that I know I like. And I've had good results with the product. So usually what will happen is, especially when you see either hundreds or thousands of reviews and you click on the reviews, you're going to see a lot of negative reviews in addition to the good reviews. Well, usually the negative reviews are from people who either they didn't use the product properly, like maybe they didn't read the directions, or they didn't use it, in its entirety. Maybe they just did a little, just enough to reap some negative results instead of doing the whole thing so that they can get the full result from it. So aloe is something natural, you guys. It's natural and it heals. I mean, that stuff heals. But if overuse it, or let's say it was talking about how it can cause diarrhea. You've seen the inside of an aloe plant. If you have too much of that, I'm pretty sure you're going to have diarrhea. Aloe is a green plant. What happens if you eat too much spinach or something? Or if you eat a lot of collard greens, any type of greens, if you have too much? Well, aloe is like so much stronger than all of those. And it has all that gel inside. Let's see. It's called aloe. It has a green bottle and a red top. Okay. I'm gonna look for it on Google so I can see it and buy it. I wonder, is it in like grocery stores? But yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I think I would get diarrhea if I had too much aloe. I doubt it very seriously if a small amount, just enough to help you with your stomach, is enough to cause diarrhea. I doubt that very seriously. But if you did take it properly and on an empty stomach to heal, like if you have the stomach sensitivity, it can help your stomach. It can help fast. Like you'd be surprised how quickly it would help if you're having that feeling inside, like that the kind of pain that may come from, little tears and rips in your inside your stomach, even in the the whole digestive tract, the colon, everything. Let's see. Aloe drink. It's in the grocery store. It's cool. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it on Amazon. I bet this is it. And it comes in different flavors, it looks like. Yeah, gastro issues. Yeah, it helps with all of that, you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna have to rename this. I'm gonna have to rename this video aloe and its benefits, you know, because it works so good. I bet this is it. Let me see if I can show it on camera. Uh-oh, am I stuck here? Why is my oh, okay. There we go. Is that it? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can show you this picture and see if this is it. I bet this is it. Because that one got a red top, and then there's others, yellow, green, and orange flavors. So let's see. So Renee says, have you ever been on a panel to talk about this? I would be interested in interviewing you. Oh, sure. I don't mind at all. The only time I've been on a panel was for jewelry. Let's see. Have I done anything else? I haven't done anything yet, but people tell me they would like me to come on. I would love to, Verness. Yeah, that would be great. Just look, say when. Let me know when, and I'll make time. I do Zooms on Mondays and Tuesday nights, and then Wednesday nights I'm also doing Zoom. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. After like it's at 7 Eastern. Yeah, I got Instagram. It's the same as July Wellness. So yeah. If you if you reach out to me on Instagram, I'll follow you. And then we can, make plans or whatever. Do you do Instagram live or do you what are you talking about, Instagram live or YouTube? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The answer is yes. I love to help people because a lot of times people turn to things that, either makes matters worse or doesn't help at all. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's usually like synthetic, and we're not synthetic, we're organic. So we work better with organic products. IG for messaging. Okay. And you said you want to do an IG live. Okay. Yep. I just did an IG live earlier this week. I was with a girl who created some jewelry. So yeah, my friend Kelly. I wonder if she has a YouTube. I know she used to have one. She needs to start. I need to get her out on here. I'll be trying to tell people, that there's so many different things you can do when you have like your, either like Verness is doing, she does like a panel, like a little talk show thing. And then if you have products or services, you could put that out there. I got a thing where I am helping people create businesses so that they could have an extra stream of income. Oh, cool. That's you, Verness. Let's see. Make sure I'm on here. That's a pretty picture too. So yeah, I look forward to that. I would love to do that. A lot of people are misled. There's a lot of common misconceptions out here. A lot of common misconceptions, like breakfast is your most important meal. Breakfast, I would say, is the most detrimental meal when you have it at the wrong time. It really should not be. You really should not be breaking the fast too early. You really should have breakfast later in the day because intermittent fasting is the healthiest. But I just don't like to label it as intermittent fasting. Let's see. You doing a tribute on Saturday to frontline workers? Oh, cool. Okay. Business and credit. Yeah. You know what? So we really got to talk because you'll see on my Instagram, I have the thing that I'm busy with on Mondays is a business empowerment meeting. And I've had a chance to help a couple people. And I got 2 people who are about to get set up with me and my partner, Shane Hudson. And we're helping them, start streams of income. We help people start businesses, but we also help them, with not just having a business and an EIN number, but literally figuring out how to bring in multiple streams of income. And so far, it hasn't even been a full month yet with one girl that we're working with, and she's made over $1,500 already. So I love doing that for people because it's easy to do. It's so much easier than we think. Sometimes we think we got to have all our stuff together and everything just has to be a certain way. And even when you're filming, everything needs to look a certain way. Look, if I showed you guys how unprepared I am in my home because I have not furnished my home yet, you would be like, like you probably would not even be able to picture the fact that this girl is sitting up in an empty house. That's why I sit here in my room by my closet and the door to my room because, I haven't decided to decorate yet. I'm still trying to see if I want to, live in this house. And if I don't stay in this house, I don't want to move a whole bunch of junk. So in the meantime, I film right here. Let's see. That's awesome. I love being around people who are positive and motivating. Oh, me too, Verness. Me too. Because it helps you to thrive. It helps you thrive. It helps you grow. So that's what I'm all about. I'm all about motivating people, inspiring people, showing people how to do a lot of the things that I'm doing. It starts with health. It starts with you. It starts with health. And the health starts here, you guys. It starts mentally. You have to feed yourself mentally to be able to be healthy in any other way. That's the only way. You said, yeah, the junk closet, the other side of the screen. I know, right? I finally started decorating a little, but I still have this is like my office too, my bedroom. I have not made an office in the other room officially. The other room that I have is like my little, what do you call it? That's where I prepare a lot of my herbs. So we don't even go in that room. I keep that room locked up and I keep everything in there fresh so that I can, prepare my products. She said, we need to touch base. Yes. Oh, cool. Favorite word is thrive too. Yes, we got to thrive, you guys. We want to be healthy. I'm all about the stuff that makes you thrive and things that make you vibrant. We want to be vibrant. As you can see, I'm wearing a color that kind of, I don't always like wearing dark colors. I used to wear black all of the time. I used to love wearing black. But now I'm like, you know what? I need to wear colors that depict how I feel, And I think that it comes across on the screen and it helps other people to kind of, catch that vibe. You want people to just kind of feel your mood. You want to be contagious. And I think that's what draws people and helps you to have an audience. If you have something that you're talking about and you want it to sink in, you have to not only present it well, but you have to look well and be a good presenter, But that stuff, you guys, is not something that you can just say, hey, I'm going to put on a good mood as if it was just a little outfit and then I can take it right back off. This is something that needs to be a part of you. So these are things that, when you're able to be holistic, not only with just your health, but your whole, your whole life, you need maybe your family situation to be good. You need your financial situation to be good. Again, first and foremost, you need your mental situation to be good, right? So all of those things contribute, and spill over into everything else. You see, See, I believe also that the vibrant colors help your headspace. Yeah, I do too, Vernez. I think so too. Definitely. Um, it's all dealing in psychology, and it's a psychological thing. But we don't even have to put those labels on it. And like you said, when we what do you say, your space, something about you mentioned something about your space before, like, I was talking to some people the other day, and I forgot what they said exactly word for word, but basically we were just saying that if you have a lot of clutter around you, that's how you're going to feel in your headspace. Oh, I know. It was one of the girls that I'm working with. She's such a sweetheart. She sells chocolates. If you check out my Facebook page, Herbalist July, I featured her on my page, and her you guys got to check her out on Facebook. Her name is it Chocolate Janelle Ja? I think it's Chocolate Janelle Ja. Or is it Janelle? Nope, it's Chocolate Janelle Ja. So check out my Facebook page, Herbalist July, and you'll see her beautiful pictures. And I have yet to taste her chocolates. I just started working with her. So but you got to check her out. And I hear that her chocolates are bomb. So they look like it in the picture. She does more than just chocolate too. She does ice cream and everything else. So yeah, you guys, let me see. Um, so yeah, uh, you know, when you have all of those things aligned in a way that you know, you're satisfied with, things that make you feel good, then it comes across, it comes across. And I'm the type of person too, I wear my feelings. I wear my feelings a lot, y'all. So people can tell, they're like, oh, you don't seem like you having a good day, is something going on, what's wrong? Or, on Facebook, they'll be quick to tell me, oh, you're not smiling. Why aren't you smiling today? Okay, cool, cool. Oh, the water. Yes. Do you know, Vernez? Oh my gosh. I was on a cruise to the Bahamas on that post. And I stare at that post sometimes. I want to go back so bad. Do you know I was ready to go back as soon as I got home? When I went on that 7-day cruise, it was such a large group that we had a really good price on the cabin. And the cabin that I was in was an ocean view patio. I had like a patio that I could sit outside. And I was sitting outside on the patio recording that view, and it was amazing. The last day of that cruise, there was like about 3 little old ladies, and they were getting on the elevator, and they were talking about how they take a cruise every month. I was like, every month? And they said they do it every month. And I was sitting there like, well, I know I'm not no little old lady, little, widow or whatever they were. But I was like, you know what? I need to be doing that. I mean, it might not be every month because, I got kids. I'm a single mom, but I need to go often. And that's part of, our therapy. That's part of what keeps us going. You got to defragment. That cruise was so nice. Even though I was with a group of people, I hung out with the group a little bit, but I mostly did what you saw in that video. It was so therapeutic for me, you guys. It was so therapeutic. I want to go back so bad, but that was in January of this year. That was January of this year. And then the pandemic happened. So I didn't get to go back like I wanted to. They're just now beginning to reopen a lot of these cruise lines. Let me see what she's saying. You've been on a cruise to Bermuda. Oh, Bermuda twice? Oh my gosh. Yes, doesn't it? It's inspiring. It is awe-inspiring, and it helps you think of your creator and appreciate him. So Verness, yes, euphoric. I love that word. I love that word. Bermuda. Ooh. What is that like? I know it's beautiful. I know it's beautiful. I used to always wanted to try Aruba, but Bermuda, ooh. What is the weather like? What is, like I wonder if you have any pictures when I start looking at your Instagram and Facebook. I have a few pictures. I put a little bit in my featured photo. It was beautiful. Aw. Yeah, I need to try it out. Let's see what's going on here. Um, let's see. Oh man. I'm reading something because I like to answer questions sometimes on here. Wow, this poor guy, poor girl. Um, Poor thing. It's more about her personal life, but like Vernette says, she does, you know, things. It makes me, because I guess I kind of consider myself a life coach, so to speak, because of the things that people ask me about their personal lives. And I've been through a lot in my personal life. I'm 31 minutes into my live video. If I start talking to you guys about it, oh, let me show, they hid your message. Let me show your message. Let me see. Um, Man, wait a minute. Oh, fair is fair. Okay, how are you, fair is fair? Oh, fair is fair. They I used to see them and I didn't buy them because like they were like $800 for Dr. Fulton's books. It's so sad. And at this point I feel like I would have paid. It's a shame because she's a relative of mine and I can't get my hands on her books. I had an uncle who was living, and I feel like maybe he may have had some of her books, but when he passed away, I couldn't find anything. Fair is fair. I will reach out to you because I'd like to send you a link to a book that I know will help you. Um, yeah, she helped him write. Let's see. Dr. Fulton, um, she mentored Dick Gregory. She even mentored Isaiah. Isaiah. She even mentored. Let me see something. Um, I think I have. Do I have? I had a book, but I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link. Yeah, I'm willing to pay too. You know, I regret not purchasing her book back then, even though they were price gouging on eBay, $800 for a book. And you said I found out that you can get them back into publication again. Really? Okay. Oh wow, Ferris Fair. That is so good. 148 from Eating to Live. Oh, thank you, Ferris Fair. Yeah, she's my great grandmother's first cousin. And my mom had a chance to work with her in Fultonia. We're from Chicago. So when my mom worked with her, she learned a lot from her and she taught a lot to my brothers and I. My mom, she had a lot of info. They raised us that way. Her and my dad raised us that way. My mom passed away last year. Yeah, so it was nice to have that type of upbringing. And I'm gonna send you a link to something. Um, I don't talk about it publicly for obvious reasons. But let's see, why don't you send me your email in here? Or I know, could you please email me at julyfitness@hotmail.com? Let me put it in here. If you email me there, I will send you the link to a book. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, like I just have this thing where I guess people feel really comfortable telling me their problems and coming to me and talking to me. Oh, you know what? Let me I mean to be rude. I read this girl's message. Um let's see. I am on. Let me let her know I'm on face. I'm on YouTube live right now. Um Okay. So yeah, you know how sometimes you just have this comfort level with people? And I do. I have that type of oh, thank you, Frida. Thank you. I use sea moss. I need to do a facial with the sea moss because I use the sea moss internally. I only use it on my face. I don't use it on my face a lot, but I've only done the water from the sea moss on my face. I haven't even done a literal sea moss facial yet. But when I do it, I'm gonna do it on camera. Yeah, sea moss, right? Yep, me too. And I do the gel. I do the sea moss gel. So yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all. I love some sea moss now. I can get into some sea moss. I use sea moss to help people with all kinds of things. I try to give them extra. Yeah, a video. Okay. I try to give them extra, so if they have a particular problem they're dealing with, then I'll make a special recipe for them with their sea moss gel. That's how I do it. Oh my goodness, I forgot I gotta get an order out. Um, yes, Dr. CB, that's correct. Sienna T. Ferris Fair. Okay. You know what is good too, Ferris Fair? Um, let's see. I wonder let me see. Yeah. Oh, cool. There we go. Okay. The other thing that's good is cascara sagrada. And that's really healthy too. Um, because I know with Sienna, sometimes yeah, right? You know a little bit about that, right? And when I say a little goes a long way. That cascara sagrada is no joke. So yeah, you have to take that in doses. But I do know with the Sienna, that's another thing that's really strong. So you gotta use it in moderation, or you will be like they say those side effects of the aloe. You'll be stuck in the bathroom. The bathroom will be your best friend. Don't get me started on that, y'all. The colon, man, you got to keep it flowing because if you don't, you're gonna be like a clogged drain in the bathroom, and your life is gonna stop. You're gonna, everything is gonna be slow motion, low energy, maybe headachy, probably aching joints, So it's really nice. Oh, let's see. Oh, you got lupus? Okay, and your skin is up and down. Hey, Vernez, can you tell me a little bit about lupus? Is lupus something dealing with the blood? If it's something dealing with the blood, another good herbalist friend of mine said to use hawthorn berries. hawthorn berries for the blood. And I also encourage people to use what is it? Um, cayenne pepper for the blood. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. So back to my girl who was reaching out to me. You know, when people feel comfortable talking to you and then you get to share your experiences with them, and then you get to talk to them a little bit about what helped you through those experiences and what currently helps you now, it just turns into the type of thing where it draws people. And so I just kind of called myself a life coach because people come to me and we talk about life. We talk about life, and we talk about how to solve problems, and we talk about being your best self. You know, you got to be your best you. Even last night, and I was just talking to another one of my herbalist friends, you have to, we were talking about our children, and we can't help our children if we don't help ourselves. And it made me think about the fact that, you know, on the airplane, if you get that seat with all the leg room because you're by the exit, the emergency exit, they tell you that you have to be prepared to put the mask on yourself first before you help other people exit the plane. If you do not put the mask on yourself first, what's going to happen? You know, you could be at danger, in danger of like passing out or whatever, because you were not protected. So you got to take care of you first. The caretaker has to take care of themselves, right? Let's see. Um, okay, autoimmune, anemia related. Okay, a blood transfusion. Let's see. Um, oh, you can rewind. I didn't know you could rewind. Um, let's see. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, sorry for the fade to black. Anyway, let's see here. Autoimmune. You know what? With autoimmune problems, usually, you know, when the body is attacking itself, usually they're caused from either systemic candida or just having like leaky gut. When leaky gut goes unchecked for so long and things get through the intestines, colon, stomach, and they go out and venture into places in your body where they do not belong, they wreak havoc. They cause problems. And then the body tries to attack those foreign objects that don't belong there. But like I said, if it goes unchecked and it keeps happening over and over and over again, you end up having autoimmune problems. So we got to be careful. When you're having any type of stomach sensitivity, you want to pay close attention to when that does happen, because it can develop into something worse. And it usually starts, it can start at childhood, or it can start, it doesn't matter when it starts, but if it continues to go on for a long enough time, then that's one of the ways you can have, you know, autoimmune problems. And one of the ways you can help yourself, if you're going down that road, and in order to kind of avert those problems or prevent those problems, you could start with things like aloe in the mornings, slippery elm. I even use, I even create a sea moss for those types of problems to help seal the gut. You got to seal it. Everything that happens on the inside can be visualized. So just because it's going on internally and you can't see it with the naked eye, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. You have to seal up the problem. And once you do, you start functioning normally again. The sensitivity goes away, everything. So let's see. Dr. CB talks about a mushroom that lets you go in the past, one lets you go in the past. Lets you go in the past, and one that lets you go in the future. I thought it was cool but scary. Oh my goodness, I never heard of that one before. Fair is fair. A mushroom. I heard that mushrooms can be quite psychedelic. Let's see, Frida, you said you started using organic Irish sea moss 2 weeks ago. Okay. You said, how often do I take it? I take it every day, and I would like to use everything I use. Okay. Yeah. So the sea moss, please use it every day, Frida. Please use it every day. Vernez, use that analogy. Yeah. Ferris. What? Oh, okay. She said, what a mushroom. Inflammation. Okay. Inflammation. You know what I douse inflammation with? It's turmeric. Use turmeric. Let me see. Is there a way I can put a link in here? There's a, if you, oh, I know his name. Let me see. I can't put the YouTube link to his video yet. I can do it once this completes, and then I can go edit the description. But let's see. For inflammation, Vernez, let's see. Vernez. For inflammation, search Dr. Oh, what is it? Is it Dr. Cannell? I think it's Dr. Cannell. Turmeric. I hope that's right. I think it's Dr. Cannell. Let's see. High blood pressure and cholesterol. Yeah. Frida, I'm gonna send you something. Let's see. And Frida. Frida, if you email me, did I type it right? info@JulyWellness.com. Please email me, Frida, and I'll send you something to help you with that. Let's see. Rheumatic fever. Man, Vernez, you had a stroke as a child, huh? Do you, Vernez, do you use black seed oil? You should, if you have black seed oil, please rub it in your scalp. Rub it in your scalp really good. Like massage it in. Massage it all throughout your scalp and at the base of your brain stem. And do that on a regular basis. Just a little, not a lot. With the black seed oil, it's pretty strong. Oh, thanks, Fair is Fair. Yeah, it does smell horrible. Fair is fair. I can't lie. I can't lie. It does smell horrible. It does. And when I say it smells horrible, let me tell you, I'm not talking about the turmeric, outside the body. I'm talking about when you start to sweat your underarms. Yeah. Let's see. You did a facial and you turned orange. So funny. 3 times. Oh my gosh. A facial with turmeric? And you had to wash your face 3 times? Wow. So, okay. Note to self. Okay. I need to make that note to myself. Oh yeah, I do. I have a store, but you know what? I know it sounds crazy. I don't like really promote my products. I know doesn't that sound stupid? Not really though, but because I try to get on here and talk about other things. I want to talk about health and help people. And then if they find their way to my store, that's their prerogative. But basically, I'm just, hey, Esme. Oh my gosh, Esme. Seeing your name here reminds me that I'm supposed to be outside. I need to be outside. Let's see. The turmeric facial. Now, see, we got to figure out a way how to do the turmeric facial where it's not as strong with the turmeric to the point where it's, where you got to wash your face that many times. Well, I mean, it's probably going to be that way anyway, even if you do use less. But I'm just thinking, depending on what you base it in, or maybe I wonder, would you, maybe would it help if you start off with a base of coconut oil on your face? Maybe. Good for dark spots. Ooh. You said you look like the president. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all are funny. She said, but did it work for the dark spots? I bet it did. Look, I have one right here. I have a dark spot. You probably can't see it all that good on this camera, but like there's like a dark spot that's right in the inner corner of my eye. I wonder, would it help for that? I gotta try that. I can't wait to try. But you know what, you guys? I wonder if I should why am I acting like I got all these days I can do YouTube videos? But it seems like it would be good to break up because I don't want to do a separate YouTube channel, but I would love to do different days of the week where we're talking about different things like relationships, because that's what that one message was about. It was about a relationship. Everybody got something to say. Relationship is a huge topic. You know what? In the business Zoom that I did on Monday, the latest girl who's looking for our help, she's going to be talking about relationships and stuff. I said, I'm going to be your first client. I'm going to be your first one because I want to be on there. We going to talk. We got to talk about it. I was like, I need to vent. Let's see. Can't tell if it worked because you didn't try it again. Yeah, I know. Oh my, you said over a pimple. An orange face over a pimple, a oompa loompa. Oh my goodness, you are fair. Y'all like that idea? Let's see, Donna. You said, do you know Donna Just Being Real? Is that a YouTube channel, you guys, Donna Just Being Real? Does she do relationships? Because, man, y'all know we could talk all day on a relationship now. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, turmeric stains. If I use anything with turmeric in it and like drip it a little bit on my counter, I gotta like scrub it with some baking soda because it'll stain the counter. And it just stains. Yeah, food and relationships. Yep. And relationships with food. All of the above. That's funny. But yeah, you guys, everybody who's on here, if you haven't heard yet, please get you some aloe. Drink aloe in the mornings. That will help with your skin. It helps from the inside out. It helps seal your mucous membranes in your digestive tract so that everything goes down the runway the way it needs to go without any problems. It could even help you with digestion. Obviously, it helps your digestion because it's sealing the runway of the digestive tract. Don't put food down there with it. Give yourself some time before you eat, which you really should try to do anyway. If you get a chance, check out a video I did on that, and it talks about the circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythm. It's probably something about sleep. It may say something about sleep. Maybe I'll put a link on here. I'm so trifling and so lazy when it comes to going to these videos. When I'm done, I need to go put you know, where you have to see the little info thing in the corner, and you can see that it says the video that you're referring to. Yeah, topical is so good. So fair is fair. When you see how nice it does topically, you'll see that it does the same thing internally. Vernez, yeah, you're right. People don't listen to their instincts. They don't listen to their instincts. And that's why you have a lot of sick people out here, because they don't even listen to their body when their body is instinctively talking to them about their health. So the same thing with the relationships. Wow, wait, did you see my face? Did you catch that? I was like, "Ooh, am I doing that right now? Am I listening to my instincts?" Practice what you preach. Um, let's see. The ACV, you like, yeah, I love apple cider vinegar. Love, love, love apple cider vinegar. Yeah, end card screen. I gotta get better at that. I need to do an end card to show you guys why it's so important to wait a little bit when you eat. And they, it's called intermittent fasting. They put a label on it, right? But really, that's the way your body is naturally designed. Your body is naturally designed to eat later, a little bit later in the day, and not first thing in the morning. Breakfast is not the most important meal. When you have it early, it actually is a little bit, detrimental if you eat breakfast. Let's see. Let me show that they hide that comment. Fair is fair because of his name, but I get what you're saying. I love it, and I hear what he said. Dick Gregory said, "When something hurts on your body, that's God telling you to chill out. Pain was given for a reason." Thanks, Vernez. Yes, we gotta definitely do a video. Fair is fair fasting. Once you can get used to hunger pain, you're fine. You know what? Fair is fair. When I heard that, Dr. Alvinia Fulton, one of her videos. Have you binged watched all of any videos you could ever find on Dr. Fulton on here? Because if you have you heard her say that sea moss helps with fasting? That's what made me try sea moss. I tried sea moss because, yeah, let's see. Yeah, because of the name, yeah. hmm But yeah, so I just click show the comment. Yes, every video. That's me too. So yeah, she when she said that, and I tried it, and it helps. It really helps to, like, stave off your appetite. So even if I do, even when I'm doing CMOS and I'm not fasting, again, they call intermittent fasting that, right? And so I don't eat. Like, it's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's 10 a.m. and I usually don't eat until, an hour or two from now. But what I do have when I first wake up, is sea moss. I have my sea moss gel. And so that helps me. And I'm not hungry before like 11 to noon, around that time period. And it really helps me. So, and then if you're trying to stop eating at a certain time, you could have a little bit of sea moss. Maybe if you make some, I know sea moss gives you energy. It does give you energy, but there may be a way that you can take a small dose of the sea moss at night, so that you could stop being hungry after 7 or 8 p.m. and you're not putting food on your stomach before you go to bed. You know what I mean? And then still be able to rest good through the night. Because like I said, I know it can give you a lot of energy. So I usually don't take it at night. Maybe twice I have. But the other good thing about sea moss, you don't wake up feeling like you just can't get out the bed. And it makes me think about coffee drinkers. just people in general, it's hard to give up the bed when you're not taking something like sea moss or trying a healthy type of routine. And I'm taking that for granted, I see, because I forgot. I've been doing the sea moss gel for so long, which has only been some months, but I forgot how tired I was before. I was very tired. Like I didn't want to, you know. And then when I get up, I feel drugged or sleepy or heavy, dragging. That feeling where you're dragging, that's how I used to feel when I would get up out of the bed. And it would take a while to get the body going. Let's see. Where are they? um, yes, you do add 20 years to your life, fair is fair. You do. You add 20 years to your life, not only the way you feel, but like I said, it's the kind of thing that emanates, it comes out, and other people feel it. You know, I feel like there's something to that whole saying, it gives me life, or she gives me life, or it gives me life. Like for real, when people, omit that feeling, it's contagious, and it makes you want that feeling to the point that you do what you have to do to also achieve that feeling. So not only is it adding years to your life, but you feel great. You're feeling it's eliminating all of the things that make you feel like you're growing old. You're omitting those feelings. You don't wake up in pain. You don't wake up groggy. You don't go through the day without energy. You have energy. And if your energy starts to wane during the day, if your energy slows down at all whatsoever a little bit during the day, have another spoon of your sea moss gel. Just like that. Just like that. And if you do this every day, you are building up a momentum. Tina's on. Oh, I don't know. Is it Tina or Tana? Tana's on a contact for sea moss. Cool. And Verness, I used to drink the sea moss, but I don't drink it that much anymore because I save it to help make my sea moss gel. I like my sea moss gel to be potent. So the way I make my sea moss gel is I let the sea moss, after I have cleaned it and after I have hydrated my sea moss to the point where it's full again and it's not all sun dried and dehydrated anymore. It gets full and it looks like seaweed floating in the ocean. So I leave it in water, and then I use that water when I get ready to make my gel. So I make my gel by putting it in the blender, and then I take a couple scoops of the water that I was soaking it in, put it in the blender, and then I'll add a little bit more fresh spring water and blend it up until it looks like, you don't want too much water. You want it to be almost like a kind of like a little bit of a pancake batter consistency. Not no real thick pancake batter, but it also depends on which sea moss you're using, because there are different kinds of sea mosses out there. So depending on the type of sea moss you're using, and that's just something you have to get a feel for after you order different types of sea moss. You won't know until you blend it. You won't know until you blend it. It's almost like having different types of batters of pancake, right? So pancake batter. So like, what's the one in the blue box, y'all, that make the biscuits? What's the blue box with the biscuits? The corn muffins? What's the blue box? They have a pancake mix. Theirs was always different from any other pancake mix. Aunt Jemima and all of them, right? Jiffy. Thank you, Jiffy. So if you had Jiffy, I noticed that there, excuse me, it took, less. I think it took a lot less than it took for some others when you add in like your liquid and stuff to it. So if you do your sea moss gel to the point where it's almost like a pancake batter, but not a thick one, just a little loose, a little loose. That's the consistency you want for your sea moss once you take it out of the blender. And when you pour it into a glass jar, a couple hours later, it turns into a gel. And so when you scoop it, it's almost like jello or something. That's how I like my sea moss, that consistency. And sometimes it's not as solid as jello. It's a little bit more runnier than jello. But a lot of times when you make it, if you turn your jar upside down, like if you're using a mason jar and you turn it upside down, it's not going to fall out. At least not immediately. Don't be holding it upside down for no long time and then you start seeing a big glop come out. You don't want that to happen. Now you're going to be mad that you wasted some liquid gold. Let me see. Moringa. Let me go back up. I'm doing all this talking. I'm supposed to be interacting. Okay. Ooh, smooth move. Yes. No, that don't disgust me. No, I like the bathroom. I like to live in the bathroom because living in the bathroom is healthy. I don't like to be clogged up. No, that clogs up my life. I will take some smooth move and be in there 3 times if I took some smooth move. If I really needed to be in there 3 times, I'm gonna be in there 3 times. I'm gonna do what I have to do. Yeah, they said coffee does too, huh? Moringa is so healthy. It's a superfood. Okay, the sea moss. Yes, tell her about the sea moss. Um, yeah, moringa is so good. It's a superfood. We love the superfoods now. Yeah, fake sea moss. I'm gonna tell you how you can tell if your sea moss is good or not. People like to talk about the texture and they like to talk about the extra sand that's in the sea moss and all that kind of stuff. Let me just tell you something. The easiest way to tell if your sea moss is real or fake is by how it smells. When you get your sea moss in the mail or you go buy it or whatever. Hi Cece. Hey. Oh, you look okay, you at work. I'm glad you made it. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, sea moss. When you get a package of sea moss, it usually comes out of the package. So this is, what is this? I'm about to sea moss get me high, y'all. It get me high. It get me high. When you clean it and you soak it in the spring water, whew, I feel like I'm on a cruise. The smell smells so good. It smells so good. That's how you know when you got some good sea moss. I've ordered some samples of some sea moss, y'all, and I couldn't smell it through the envelope. I was like, this is not a good sign. I opened it up. It was all stretched out, and it looked like ramen noodles, but like the kind that break, and sea moss looks like ramen noodles, but the way that one looked, it didn't have a smell or anything. It's still in the cabinet. Needless to say, it's still in the cabinet. Let's see. You said something is bitter. Oh, you talking about Jiffy probably. Let's see. Eat it and drink water. Water tastes like sugar water. Uh, what do you eat it with? I'm sorry, I was doing so much talking. I didn't keep up with y'all questions. Was it the sea moss that you were asking? What do you eat it with? The gel, no. Oh, okay. So the gel, I scoop it in a spoon and swallow it. And that's how I take it every day by itself. You have people who'll take the sea moss gel talking about they're going to put it in a smoothie and they say it helps them, but I don't like to dilute my sea moss gel. I love sea moss so much. I don't want it being interfered with. I take it by the teaspoon. A lot of people take it by a tablespoon, but the way I make mine where you just need 3 teaspoons a day. 3 teaspoons in a day. You can take them all at once if you want. If you want to turn into Popeye the Sailor Man, I'm telling my age now. Or you can just, like do 3 scoops throughout the day. And so no, I didn't rub the gel on my skin yet. Well, I have a little bit, but mostly I've used like the water from the sea moss. Well, yeah, I have did the gel, and I put the gel on my edges before. Like right now, don't look at my edges. They're a little unkept right now. That's okay though. That's how I keep my edges. I'm not constantly slicking them down and straightening them out so they could break off. But the sea moss gel, like if you rub it on your face, it makes your face tight and it feels good. It's like a real facial where it's pulling your skin tight for you. You said be careful putting mail on YouTube. Oh, okay. People on the internet are all saying. I hope I didn't show the thing. Oh Lord, did I show the thing? I wasn't even thinking. Okay. Yep. I'm telling y'all, man, it smells so good. Y'all laughing at me when I was going in on the sea moss. Yes. Now it doesn't really have a taste, even though it kind of has a smell, and it depends on how you make it. Like if you're mixing it with a couple herbs, like if you're putting it with other seaweeds, bladderwrack. If you put bladderwrack in it, it smells like the sea. I mean, it tastes like the sea. But Irish sea moss on its own, it smells like the sea, but it doesn't really have a taste. And the smell is light. Yes, it doesn't have a taste. Okay. I know. Yeah, it does. Fair is fair. It does get stuck in your hair. You should have seen me looking like I had some bad hair gel. Remember back in the day when we would use like what was it? Iso Plus or Pro Style, those gels, either the brown one or the clear ice one. And that junk would peel in your hair. You be having like little peels. That's what the sea moss does in your hair. And it take a minute to get it out. I was walking around looking real silly, but I was happy because I knew my hair was healthy. It does get stuck. Even when you try and pull it out, it's like, you feel it stuck in there. Oh my God, I did show it. This doggone camera too clear. I'm gonna have to edit that part. It ain't no way to edit live. Yeah, y'all remember that Pro Style. But I got my edges. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I could delete that part out. That means I'm gonna have to delete the whole thing. Oh man. Y'all know what? I know what we can do, because when it goes live, when this goes live, they're going to show the comments. Let's delete our comments about it. If we delete the comments about it, maybe they won't watch this through the whole hour or 15 minutes. And they'll probably be like, I ain't trying to watch all that. If they don't see the comment, maybe they will. Oh, make it private. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. It's okay, delete it. You can post more. So I wonder, can I, oh, you talking about delete the video. You right. I wonder, does YouTube allow you to edit a video that was live? Because I know in YouTube Studio, you can cut out stuff. Not unless I download it and do it, whatever. But yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's been a minute since I did a long live, y'all, but this is funny and fun, and I love having a good time. So, Vernez, we definitely got to do a video together. But yeah. And then you guys, let's, I told people, because I used to do Sunday Zooms where I was doing like, consultations, health consultations with a, a lot of ladies. We would get together and do the health consultations, but it got to be a bit much for my schedule. So I was like, if we move it to Wednesday, where I know I'm definitely going to be on YouTube, then that would help my schedule out a lot. So I wouldn't be, busy on Wednesday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. So, I'm willing to do lives. Hopefully we could get some participation, because y'all made it fun for me today. Usually I be on and off of here. Okay, cool. Oh, you're on vacation. Nice. Sundays. Oh, you know what? Sundays are hard for me because of the other days that I started adding. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why, because I'm doing other days that I'm forced to do Zooms now. But thanks you ladies. I really enjoyed you all. I'm going to go ahead and get back to some work I got to get done for the business side of things. But I look forward to next Wednesday with you ladies. So, join me. I'll be here at 9. 9 a.m. is my spot. I had a good time too. All right. Yes, please email me, ladies, and I'll reach out to you. And that way, fair is fair. I got to get you got to get the links for that book. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Take care. Have fun.